All right, welcome to an RTB constructed unit. Everything that you see inside this unit was actually done by our team of homeless individuals or formerly homeless individuals, depending on what status they're in right now. So I kind of want to walk you through it. Everything you see in this unit is brand new. We do all the door hardware the same. We do kick plates on the bottom, all new hardware as far as the locks, the deadbolts, the boots. All new 2-panel doors on all the closets, all new shelving racks. If you look over here, you're going to see a gorgeous brand new kitchen, all A-class style stuff. Beautiful bar pulls. Everything in this cabinet besides the front is actually solid wood faces. I want you to look at these drawers. The drawers are actually dovetailed and they have a melamine front as well. So again, the only thing that's not solid wood is the front. We do that on purpose because I've learned over the years that if the doors are wood, the varnish eventually rubs off and then you have to restain the whole door or paint the cabinet. These are much more durable. You're going to see slab granite in the kitchen. We order this granite by the container load from China, and we are able to bring it in and teach the guys how to install the granite. So you can see here it's beautifully done. You've got beautiful backsplash back there. You can see that the guys installed that, did a phenomenal job as well there. We also replace all of the windows and all of the blinds. I can open the blind here. So all of these windows have been replaced, all the blinds have been replaced. So a fun story about the windows. If you guys go and hire someone to replace a window, it's going to be a minimum of $300 in labor. So that's just basic market rate for an inexpensive window, $300 in labor. When we install these windows, we load them into the Sidewinder system with a very specific process that they will follow from A to Z. We actually have a very specific window designed for us to allow us to move at a faster rate of speed as well. And so as we install these windows, we leave the old frame of the old window in, and we're able to install up against it. They're very, very insulated windows. They're U35 low energy, they're high energy efficient windows. They're called low E. And when we teach our guys how to install these windows, they're able to install 42 windows a day with a team of 3 guys. Unheard of speed and unheard of quality. Every single window is quality controlled. Every single window has an entire quality control spec list that they have to clear before they can get paid for that window. The cool part is we pay them $45 a window. And for $45 a window, them doing 42 windows a day, those guys with a team of 3 are making $400+ a day per person. It's phenomenal how fast they can learn. It's phenomenal the amount of money they can make. And it's phenomenal how much we save by doing everything in-house, doing it the way we do it. Also able to get a new AC into the unit here. Again, you see a new window there. Following me into the bathroom here, all new vanity, same granite that you saw in the kitchen, same cabinets you saw in the kitchen, very basic lighting system. So if you look at this floor here, this floor is a lower flooring. It's a full floating floor. It's not glued to the ground. It doesn't show the inconsistencies that a glued down floor would show, and it manages traffic very, very well. It's got a good 10-year lifespan, and we have seen the best longevity with it. We use eggshell paint on the walls so that we can wash the walls, we can wash the floor, keeps our turn cost down, keeps the beauty of the unit up. Every single project we do it with the same materials so that the guys just become even greater masters at their trade. All right, so what we have here is the micro units. These are the first micro units that are being introduced into Ohio. So our guys did all the framing, ran all the electrical, did all the block sets, did all of the plumbing, soldered all of the plumbing, and did all of the stacks. And then we have a licensed plumber that comes in and ties them to the parts and pieces that a licensed plumber should tie them to, such as the valves, the drains, and so forth and so on. But we're still teaching everyone to do every piece of every trade. So it's somewhat of an apprentice program. So come on in here. So the concept behind a micro unit is it's a very small living space, much like a hotel, but a small hotel room. And then there's a community kitchen where everybody gathers to cook and to hang out. And so as you'll see here, we're in the drywall phase. So throwing up all the drywall. In this bathroom will be a 60-inch shower pan. So instead of a tub, we have a full-size shower pan. New tub, new toilet, new vanity. Everything in here is obviously brand new construction. So we're excited about this concept. It's a very good concept to be able to master lease the units to a company such as a hospital who has taken these. So thanks for following. Okay, so after you saw the morning meeting earlier, everyone funnels through here, comes up to this lineup. It's a two-stage lineup. Everyone comes up, stops at these squares right here until they're called up to this space. And then the material handlers will have all of the carts ready to go, as you saw earlier as well. They'll take the cart, they'll identify the person, they'll bring the cart, marry that person with the cart, they'll give us our ID, and then they'll sign out that cart with that person. So at the end of the day, they have to bring the cart back nice and clean with the same amount of tools that it went out with, and then they get their ID back and the cart is now checked in so that we can maintenance that cart and have it ready to go out again the next day. Okay, so here we're in the tool room, and as you can see, the guys are working, getting ready. We got Mark, we've got Corey, we've got Byron. Corey is the warehouse manager, Byron is the materials manager, and Mark is the tools tech. So these guys work day in and day out to make sure that the carts are ready to go for the trades. Every tool we need to complete the entire project is stocked in this tool warehouse. And it goes the same for every single job. Everything is lined up exactly the same at every job. We have every tool that it's going to take to complete the job from start to finish. If you come back here, zoom in on this here, every single tool has an exact space, has an exact material ID code. With this system, we can stay consistent and we can make sure that the trades never have to worry about where their tools are coming from, what condition their tools are in, are the batteries for the drills and such charged. Everything is always taken care of for them. It removes that entire potential confusion of having to pull all that stuff together so they can simply focus on that one trade all day, every day. So what you're seeing here right now is you're seeing our materials stocked in inventory. When we start a job, we order 100% of the materials up front, and we stock and inventory those materials into the Sidewinder system. It's the only way that's allowed us to control the variable of material flow. Often we were ordering portions of material at a time, and the supplier, which our largest supplier is Home Depot, would have problems delivering those materials. And when all the trades are in full flow, if materials stop flowing, the train would wreck and it would cause problems in the entire job and people's lives, to be honest. So with our system, everyone has to keep moving forward. Every single day they've got to make progress, and if we don't have materials on site for them, it causes stagnation, and then that causes the mind to go backwards. So what we do is we warehouse and inventory all the material up front. Now this job's almost done, so we only have a few racks left. When this job was firing up and we had everything ready to roll, in the very beginning we had 2 entire floors, about $2 million worth of materials stocked in inventory. Every single piece of materials has an actual picture relating to that material and a SKU number on the rack relating to that piece of material. So you can see here that it matches exactly. So everything we have is just like a Home Depot system. And it helps us keep track of not only what trades are going on at that time, rough electrical, and our cost code, but it also lets us know how much inventory we have all the time. So here we have all of the analog carts. So if you zoom in here, you can see that they all have different trades on them. It has all of the information that they're going to need to complete their job scope. All the paper is non-tear paper so that these can go from job to job. So if we come in here and look, we've got a map of the building, how the floors are lined out, where the fire escapes are. We've got the QC process. We've got the SMP process, material suite process, materials process for all the trades, how they need to follow the exception forms, material process for trades with the VMP forms, standard material forms, process for trades for tools, sample processes, how they're going to use the app to utilize the exception form on the Home Depot, website. And then it just keeps going. Tools check-in, check-out process, iPad check-in, check-out process, and then employee orientation. And so when we're running full flow, this will also have an iPad in this slip to be utilized for the Sidewinder software system. If the digital ever breaks down, we can go straight to analog. We never miss a beat.